What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Breaking Bad. We are about to continue and begin Season 4 for the very first time. I am super excited. The first 3 seasons have been really good. It's been getting better and better and better, so I cannot wait to see what Season 4 has in store for me. If I'm going to make a guess in how Season 4 is going to approach the story, I would say it's going to be a lot more personal for the characters, even more so than the first 3 seasons, especially after the end of Season 3, which was really unfortunate for Gale and also super unfortunate for Jesse as well, because these are 2 characters that are just dancing in the palms of Walter's hands. I think we're gonna see a shift in power dynamic as the relationships of every character in this show is starting to crack even further, and they're getting more and more heated, I guess is one way for me to say. Alright, full uncut reactions and early access are all available on the Patreon. If you want to watch the timer-based version of this reaction, then it's available in the description below. If you enjoyed the reaction, hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share your comments in the comment section down below. Alright, let's begin Season 4. Hello, Gale. Oh, he was the one who set it all up. Oh, and he's so happy about it too. Damn.
It's exciting. It's really coming together.
Interesting that they're focusing on that.
When do you think we'll be up and running?
Within a month, I'd say.
2 weeks.
Or, yeah, 2 weeks.
We've seen this type of discussion before in the Season 3 finale.
I'm proud of that figure. It's a hard-earned figure. 96. However, this other product is 99.
Perfection. Near perfection.
I'd love to know who synthesized it, is all.
You're gonna meet him soon enough.
His is the best I've ever seen, hands down. I know that you want the best.
Interesting. It's like Gale's words are what convinced Gus, it would seem. Because Gus did reject Walter in the beginning. Damn. And then he just walks away. Mike or Victor still trying to call him. You arrived too late, buddy. Damn, the bullet shot through his head, went through the boiler as well.
Little bastard. Drive!
Oh, great cut between Walter and Jesse there. Also the stark contrast of red and blue. Time for an interrogation scene. Love that. The music just cuts away.
So... shit.
That delivery, though.
People. He get himself seen by these people. What about you? What about you?
Yeah. So what?
It was kind of reckless of you, Victor, too.
I guess I better get this over with.
Yeah. If Victor were someone else, Mike would have probably shot him. Like, no witnesses and like, nothing to trace him back to.
Sorry. It's okay.
Gotta pay the bills.
Does this mean what I think it means?
What?
You and Walt?
What?
I like how oblivious she is. She really doesn't want to be seen to be with Walter. To the point of getting rid of... Oh, is it... It's so that Walter Jr. doesn't see. Ah, great composition here. Dividing the 2 groups. Really well done.
So, I make it 10 to 9, which means...
Shut up.
Are we waiting on Gus?
We need to start a cook in the next 10 minutes to keep to our schedule. I don't believe he's willing to forfeit an entire batch. That just might make him angrier. Let us cook. Isn't that what this whole thing is about?
Come on, let's cook. It's no big deal. As much as they hate it, Walter is right though. You don't want to miss a day of production. Man, Victor's like doing all of the all the job here. Oh, he's really doing it. Yeah, even Walter's like, okay. Okay, Victor, okay. You wanna cook? I mean, Victor has been like looking out at Walter and Jesse.
We ain't missing no cook.
It's only a matter of quality, isn't it though? Oh, I've seen this person before. I think it's from a Breaking Bad meme. At least I think this is the person, unless I'm mistaken.
Saul, Skylar White calling.
Oh. Paranoid, searching for any trackers.
You know where he is.
Well, I'm not the man's keeper, but Walt's a big boy. He'll
Great
turn
shot.
up.
He carpools to his job at a meth lab.
Hey, whoa! Oh, you're breaking up there. Didn't quite catch that last. Whew.
A slip of the tongue.
You got a passport, right?
He's fine. He's totally fine. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We gotta change names and identities. We don't know who Walter White is. Some great use of negative space there.
Really? But without proof of residency, it's the law.
Oh my god. Medication, it's gone.
Skylar trying every trick in the book here.
Not now.
Again, thank you so much.
Really?
Yeah.
And the Academy Award goes to... I like how she folds it in again. Oh, that's a callback. Wow, that eyeball has been with us since like season 2. Just a reminder.
If you and him and everybody else in America secretly took a vote and changed the meaning of the entire English language, yeah, I guess I broke new ground.
Let's be a bit more optimistic now, Hank, but it's understandable. It's understandable that he's just not happy with this.
I need the thing.
Okay. Numero uno.
Dose.
Number 2.
Has those pretty little crystals. I like that. Okay.
Pretty sure those crystals and minerals aren't going to help you regain your health, Hank.
Bet he forgets the aluminum. One of the first steps in...
Yeah. Yeah, Walter, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The big man? The big man. Victor's like, what's up, boss? Can I get a raise? Oh, great shot. That's cool. Damn, every step is heavy. He's pissed. You know he's pissed. Oh, look at the smug face that Victor has.
This is on you, Gus. Not me, not Jesse.
Gail's death is on you.
Oh, really now?
What did you expect me to do? Just simply roll over
And allow you to murder us? That I wouldn't take measures, extreme measures, to defend myself? Wrong! You have no one to make your product.
Certainly not him.
The Been watching him for weeks. Know every step to his cook.
Oh! Do you really?
Hey. A plot twist would be Gus wearing all of this because he's going to shoot Victor and he doesn't want to get bloodied.
You do this, all you'll have left is an $8 million hole in the ground.
That cutter did made it back, that's for sure.
We'll just pick up right where we left off.
Oh, that is way worse than what I thought. Oh! Oh, even Mike is surprised. This is a strong example, though. Cold-blooded as well. Are you gonna speak, Jesse? Man, this shot of Jesse is intense. Beautiful as well. The fact that Gus has not said a single word, terrifying. I like how the blood splatters more on Walter than Jesse, because all of their blood should be on his hand and not Jesse's. If Gus walks out of this without saying a single word again, dude, he totally is. He's just gonna walk back out. He hasn't said a single thing. Oh my god. Cool.
Well, get back to work.
That is one of the best scenes of Gus that I've ever watched in this show so far. Ooh. Victor did step out of line. Let's just make that perfectly clear. His job was just to observe, not to cook.
You push that way, I'll hold him.
What's funny is that Mike is a professional and he's watching these two buffoons just trying to get rid of his body.
Get out.
Alright. Help them out.
I never use this stuff. Are you sure it'll do the job?
Trust us.
First thing that Jesse says. Oh! You can still kind of see like the silhouette of the remains still in there. And off it goes and nobody knows. The red blood on the red... Oh, that is such a sick match cut. That is a sick match cut. They are wild to do that match cut. Oh, this is the meme, isn't it? I could be wrong.
You did the only thing that you could. I hope you understand that.
What? He's not gonna find another chemist. Where is he gonna find another chemist? It's not just about somebody being able to run a lab that big.
Yeah?
Yeah, good luck with that.
They're a dime a dozen.
We're all on the same page.
What page is that?
The one that says, if I can't kill you, you'll sure as shit wish you were dead.
Where's my car?
It's parked 3 blocks down, on the right.
Smooth. The way the music kicks in, I mean.
If you can't stand to feel the pain
Fantastic episode to start the season. Oh, it is the scene. The meme that I'm talking about. They just... See, I know the meme, I just didn't know that was exactly what you... Look, I thought... I thought Walter actually said, "What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse?" at the end, and everything else is just like made up, but... Hey, now I know. Alright, that was Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 1, the premiere episode of Season 4, and what a premiere episode this was. This was great. The ending of Season 3 was great, and then we immediately followed that up with the premiere of Season 4, and it is this episode. Fantastic stuff. Like, the characterization of Gus and that particular scene is probably the main highlight of the episode for me, because that is a scene stealer, right? That's not just a scene stealer, that is an episode stealer. Not even an episode stealer, might be a season stealer, because that was insane. The fact that, well, I'm going to talk about that later on, but overall a fantastic episode and a great way to start the season, because we are essentially setting up a new status quo, right? The ending of Season 3 kind of shook the status quo differently, and now we are in a new state, right? A new, clean state. This is where all of the characters and all of the players are at, and now we're just going to let them loose for the next season. Starting the episode with a flashback of Gale and seeing him actually be the one who's setting up the laboratory and talking to Gus, and also probably the one who convinces Gus to, hey, maybe we should take this new guy in, Walter, you know, because as we know, Gus, when he was approached by Walter, he sees Walter and he thinks that this is not a professional. I don't want to work with him, especially with, you know, with Jesse of all people. Nah, I'm good, thank you. But now it seems that after Gale kind of looked at the blue crystal and then he analyzes it and tells Gus, hey, I can give you 96%, but this thing is 99%, maybe even more, maybe 99.9%. This is near perfection. I could not replicate this, and probably the only one that can is the person who is in charge. I want you to get the best of the best. Gus also wants the best of the best. And then comes the suggestion of, maybe let's bring in Walter. And I guess the compromise is that Walter gets to work with Gus, but then he has to work with Gale as well. And then the plan finally emerges to us, the audience, that Gus's plan all along was to make sure that Gale learns from Walter and then takes his place, right? That was always going to be the plan until Gale dies, naturally. I really enjoyed Skylar's scenes in this episode. I thought it was kind of funny, especially when Skylar was trying to convince this person to open the door for Walter's house. It's like, can you please hold the baby? Oh my god, I have so many medical complications. It's almost laughable. It is laughable, actually, because the acting isn't really great from Skylar's part. From Anna Gunn's, and Anna Gunn has to act badly because Skylar and her acting isn't really Oscar-worthy, as I joked about in the reaction. But it's the fact that the guy ultimately believes it. It's either he ultimately believes it, or he was just so annoyed at Skylar that he just, okay, sure, why not? I'm just gonna open the door so that you can just leave me alone. But either way, some really funny scenes. Seeing a bit of Hank and how he's going, it's nice to see that. Obviously, he's still unable to move properly. He's still immobile, though I do see some walking sticks there in the back. And he did say that he was able to walk about like 15, 16 feet for 20 minutes. But still, though, it's better progress than not being able to walk at all. I wonder if by the end of this season, we're going to be seeing Hank get back up on his feet, you know, become the Hank that we all know before since episode 1. You know, not this grumpy person who's obviously not having the best time of his life, but, you know, the character who likes to crack some jokes from time to time. And I do wonder if Hank gets back on his feet, is he going to continue on with the case, with the blue meth case, with the Heisenberg case? Because that is kind of the thing that got him into this mess in the first place, right? Because he got shot by Tuco's like cousins. So I wonder if after all of this, he is actually going to resume this problem, this case that he is so infatuated with, or if he's going to let it go. Him being immobile, him being here, being, you know, being treated as he is currently right now, this type of situation can change a person's like perspective and opinion. You know, like he can probably after this, he might actually find a different perspective and go, you know what, maybe I'm not going to chase them. If chasing Heisenberg led me to this, then I don't want to risk it, you know? Or it could have the opposite effect. Screw you, Heisenberg. You got me into this mess, so I'm gonna find you and I'm going to kill you. So either way, it can go. Especially if he learns that all of this medication and all of this like medical equipment that is in his house all came from like Walter and Skyler's like money, because he doesn't know all of this. Obviously, he doesn't know that Walter and Skyler are the ones that are helping him. You know, like pretty sure Marie is trying her best to keep that away from Hank as much as possible, right? Just to not arouse any suspicion. So it'll be curious to see like how things are gonna go for Hank and Marie as well. So let's finally talk about this scene. Wow. Wow. Easily amongst the best scenes of Breaking Bad, in my opinion. The impact and the just overall staying power that it has is iconic, to say the least. This is a very iconic scene, in my opinion. From Gus's entrance to him just doing the deed, he's not even saying anything. And I love how in this scene, when Gus slits Victor's throat, even Mike was surprised by it. Like he took out his gun. He's like, "No shit," you know. It's such a fun reaction, but it also goes to show like even Mike is afraid. Jesse and Walter's reaction is understandable, but even Mike was taken by surprise by this, because I think it also shows that despite him working for Gus, he is not safe. Nobody is safe. Mike does not feel safe, even if he is like side by side with Gus, because Gus has the power and the ability to say, "Nah, screw you. I don't want to work with you anymore. You know too much. I'm just gonna kill you." And that is exactly what happened to Victor. He knows too much. Not only does Victor knows about the blue meth and how it works, he also went into the crime scene. He got spotted by a lot of people. And even, you know, like I said during the reaction, when Mike was talking to Victor about like, did anybody see you? Like, at that point, it would have made logical sense for Victor to go. It just so happens that Mike actually, you know, isn't as cold-blooded as Gus, apparently, which is kind of insane to think about. And even throughout this entire scene, like, there's so many great shots, like this one, there's this one, there's this one. A lot of really well-made shots that are framed really well and basically just puts the characters in a certain shape and just framed them really, really well. I really love that. Overall, as I mentioned, a really fantastic start to season 4, a really well-made episode, and I cannot wait to see more. Thank you all so much to watching my reaction and my review of this episode of Breaking Bad. If you do enjoy the reaction and my review, hit the like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you all next time for the next episode of Breaking Bad. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Peace.